So today I'm doing the first devlog of Hamster.com rather, is the name of the game. And basically you create, use the player run a server that is essentially powered by hamsters running on wheels. And you can breed the hamsters, upgrade the hamsters. Well, you don't upgrade the hamsters. You upgrade the hamsters by breeding them. You upgrade the wheels. You can upgrade the cages. Yada yada yada. All right. The hamster. So every hamster will have a dictionary of attributes like this. And they're all named, and I can like dynamically add one. I could add a attribute that I like that I'll call actually yeah, we'll add one because we're trying to it's called latency. Almost like a recessive gene, a hamster's latency determines the values, the modified sort of latent background genes of each of these. So it's a multiplier multiplied by all of the breedable values, which I created an outside list of breedable values that reference the dictionary keys. So when you breed a breedable properties, since I added latency, you can actually breed latency, which is kind of a strange thing because, yeah. So right now I am working on this, and I like adding these up here where they belong. That because it goes growth rate then latency, so it goes growth rate then latency. So, and then the way that I access these is I just call them based on properties and then their key name. And then right here I tested the weighted random that I made. It uses a almost like integration to determine the weighted random. It creates, instead of just having a single number line with uh, equal chance for any number in between them to be chosen, it essentially kind of puts on a grid and throws a dart at the grid, and if the dart lands under this curve, then that's the number it picks, and yada yada. Right now, we're building up the breed hamsters function. And I wanted to start with this because I think it's important to flesh out very early because mostly I've done so much work on it right now. And then after I get this done, I'll be able to call this function and generate all of the hamsters for the game. And uh, this has taken me a day or two because I have just been mostly thinking about like how this should work, but I think I have the answer. And without further ado, let's breed some hamsters. And then the last thing I did was set up this little debugger that when you say create random hamster, it will just output the maximum property of each of the breedable properties and the config file that you can set that maximum value to. You can see that here when I hit play, and I'll hit the space bar, and it'll read you all of the values that are breedable and their maximum. Next is to actually make the function that rolls those randomly, and it'll generate a new hamster. This is for something when you want to like buy a hamster. You buy a new hamster so that you have new ones. And that will cover it for today's devlog. And by today, that means it can be a couple days, not that many. But I will see you in the next one. I'm going to keep working on this, and hopefully these devlogs, I might switch to having them really, really short and often than slightly longer, because this one's getting a little long. But thanks for watching.